My baby.
Hello my friends, hello everyone, welcome back, bienvenidos de regreso my friends. Okay my dear kids, mis queridos niños. Right now we're gonna watch some stories about animals. Vamos a ver unas historias sobre los animales, okay? About animals, so I want you to pay a lot of attention. Quiero que presten mucha atención a las historias que vamos a ver, okay?
Teacher,
Yes?
¿podemos apagar las cámaras?
Yes, my friend, you can turn off your camera. Yes. Okay, my friends. Vamos a ver algunas historias. Vamos a empezar con The Three Little Pigs, los tres cerditos.
¿Y si puedo ir al baño?
Yes, my friend. No se preocupen que mientras está corriendo la historia no tienen que pedir permiso para ir al baño, ¿ok? Okay, my friends. So let's go with these stories. Vamos a ver estas historias. Quiero que presten mucha atención. Dani, Ismael, Aiden, pueden apagar sus cámaras, my friend, mientras estamos viendo las historias, ¿ok? Okay, very good. So, my friends, here we go with the stories. Pay a lot of attention, my friends. Presten mucha atención, okay? Here we go.
The Three Little Pigs are camping. Once upon a time, in the loveliest part of the forest, a mother pig and her three little baby pigs were living happily. One day, the little pig, Gurky, the middle piggy, Torky, and the oldest piggy, Porky, told their mother that they wanted to go camping.
Mom, all our friends went on summer vacation. There's no one left to play with. If you let us, we want to camp by the lake.
The mother pig could not turn down this request of her kids. This is a good idea, my kids. Of course you can camp. But be sure to choose the right place to camp and make sure your tents are solid, okay?
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
The next day, the piggies left for camp. After walking on the forest road for a while, a wolf with sharp teeth and angry eyes followed them.
Here's an amazing meal that will keep me fed tomorrow morning.
But the pig brothers didn't even notice the wolf following them. Gurky, Torky, and Porky finally arrived at the shore of the lake, and they found a nice place to camp there. First, the youngest piggy, Gurky, decided to make his tent near a tree. He quickly gathered up the large leaves to build his little tent. And before you could say Piggly Wiggly, he was done. The oldest piggy, Porky, came up to his youngest brother and took a look at his tent.
Your tent is beautiful, Gurky, but do you think this tent is sturdy? Yeah, of course it is sturdy, my brother.
The middle piggy, Torky, decided to make his tent from reeds. To do this, he gathered the reeds on the ground and quickly connected them together and finished his tent faster than you could say Piggly Wiggly. But when the oldest piggy, Porky, came to his middle brother and saw the tent made of reeds, he warned his brother.
Brother, your tent is beautiful, but will these reeds protect you from danger? Look, I chose the tallest reeds. My tent will never be damaged.
Since the two little piggies finished their tents so quickly, they started to play and have fun, which may have been their reason for building tents so quickly. The scary-looking wolf carefully watched them secretly. While his little brothers played, Porky started to make his own tent out of thick tree branches. He worked a lot until almost evening, and when he was finished, he had a strong, secure tent that would protect him from dangers. Torky and Gurky were very impressed when they saw their brother's tent.
Your tent is very nice, my brother, but you spent all that time working and didn't play with us.
When the evening came and the sun went down, the three little piggies decided to go to the carrot party in the forest. Of course, the sneaky wolf followed them. The three little pigs found a lot of rabbits at the party, and that makes sense because it was a carrot party.
Oh, it looks like such a fun party. I want to taste all the carrots.
The piggies mingled with the rabbits and had fun for hours.
Have fun, piggies. Tomorrow, I too will have a lot of fun when I feast on you.
As the party ended, the three pig brothers realized how tired they were and returned to their little campsite. And the big bad wolf waited for them all night. Waking up on his second day in the camp, Gurky heard a voice from outside.
Come out, you little piggy, or else, with just one blow, I will destroy your tent.
My tent is very strong. You can't do anything.
Okay, then. 1, 2, 3.
The wolf took a deep breath, so big that he blew away all the leaves of the little piggy's tent, and it fell to pieces. Gurky barely escaped with his life and immediately ran to his brother Torky's tent. Soon after, the wolf arrived in front of the reed tent made by the middle piggy.
I know you're both in there. Come out, you little piggies, or else I will destroy your tent.
My tent will never break down.
Okay, then. 1, 2, 3.
Once again, the wolf took a deep breath so big that he blew away all the reeds of the piggy's reed tent, and it fell to pieces. Gurky and Torky barely escaped with their lives. They immediately ran to their big brother Porky's tent.
Brother, help us. The wolf destroyed our tents. And now he's coming here. Then we must take action immediately. Come with me.
Working together, Porky, Torky, and Gurky dug a deep hole in front of the tent. Then they got out using the ladder in the pit, and they covered it with an earthen cloth. And then they entered the tent that Porky made of sturdy branches. They finished just in time because the hungry wolf came right over to Porky's tent.
Come out, you little piggies, or else, with just one mighty blow, I will destroy your tent.
Don't waste your time, bad wolf. You can't damage this tent.
Let's see then. 1, 2, 3.
The wolf blew with all his might, but nothing happened to the tent. The wolf came a step closer and blew again, but to no avail. The tent didn't even shake. The wolf took one step closer to the tent, and this time, no! He fell into the pit dug by the piggies. Seeing that the wolf had fallen, the piggies came out of the tent and crossed the edge of the pit in front of them. Then, these lovely pig brothers quickly returned to their mother to tell her what had happened.
Mom, you were right. We should have been more careful in the camp. First, we should check the environment before camping, and whatever happens, we should set up the tents firmly. Yes.
The mother pig hugged her children tightly as they returned home. And all throughout the summer break, they played with each other and had fun. Once upon a time, a wolf wandered. He was hungry all the time. He ate a lot, but he could never get enough to satisfy his stomach.
I'm hungry again.
So, day and night, he would wander the forest, chasing prey. One day, the hungry wolf discovered a small hut. He sneaked up carefully and quietly. And when he got close, he looked out of the trees, saw that a mother goat and her 7 babies lived in the hut.
Oh, now there's a meal that'll last a whole week.
The crafty wolf laid in wait and spied the hut until the morning. In the morning, the mother goat was about to kiss her 7 babies and leave the house. My children, I'm going to the market now to buy some food. Be careful and do not open the door to anyone.
All right, Mommy.
The mother goat left the house to go to the market. At that time, the wolf, sneakily watching the hut, called it an opportunity and jumped out. But he needed a genius idea to fool little goats.
The best tactic for catching these goats is a disguise.
The wolf first put on an old dress. He pulled his ears down and made 2 goat horns from the branches and put them on his head. Then, with his feet covered in flour, he stole a fresh and warm apple pie from the house of someone he doesn't know.
And I'll just change my voice too, like that. I'm such a good grandmother.
The wolf walked slowly to the front of the hut and knocked on the door. Little goats, hearing the sound, immediately rushed to the door. One of them was going to open the door with excitement. But another little goat warned him.
Wait! You shouldn't just open a door like that. You have to ask, who is it? Who is it?
It's me, my babies, your grandmother. I came to take you to the park.
Our grandmother lives very far away. You can't be her.
Oh, it's been such a long trip. Come on, dears, open the door and let's go to the park.
When the wolf said that, the little goats looked under the door and looked at the wolf's feet.
Look, her feet are just like ours. Yes, but her nails are too long, like a wolf.
When the little goats did not open the door again, the wolf made them smell the apple pie he brought them.
Look, I brought your favorite apple pie, dear grandchildren. And wolves don't know how to bake pies.
The goats smelled the apple pie and got excited and opened the door. None of them understood that he was a wolf in disguise.
Come on, Grandma. Let's go to the park. We'll eat our apple pie when we return.
The little goats and wolf left the hut.
I'm so hungry. I can hardly contain myself.
While the goats were walking happily, the wolf's dress caught on the branch of a tree. The dress slipped off the wolf slowly, and the little goats were stunned by surprise when they saw the wolf's horrible fur.
Let's go!
When the wolf realized he was spotted, his ears flipped up, his sharp teeth showed, and he jumped on the goats. He found and caught them all one by one. Only one of them survived, and he ran away from the wolf. The wolf kidnapped 6 little goats and took them to his dark nest. To inform his mother, the little goat that survived ran so fast that he lost his breath. Meanwhile, the mother goat returned home from the market with a basket of fruit and vegetables. The door of the house was wide open. She hurried inside, but couldn't see her tiny babies around. "My babies, where are you? My little goats!" The mother goat was so worried that she immediately ran out of the house to start looking for her little kids. Meanwhile, she noticed the large footprints on the ground. "Oh no, these tracks are the footprints of a wolf!" She followed them for a while, but then the ground changed and the prints disappeared. "What am I going to do now? Oh, a wolf has kidnapped my children!" While the mother goat cried, the little goat that had escaped came running to her.
Mom! Mommy!
My baby, where are your brothers? What happened? Tell me quickly.
A hungry wolf disguised himself as our goat grandmother and tried to kidnap us, Mother. Only I survived, but I know where they are.
The mother goat and her little baby ran to the wolf's lair. When they arrived, they heard the voices of the little goats.
This is the wolf's lair. We have to be very careful now, baby.
The mother goat and her kid came up with a clever plan to save the other little goats. They both stood in front of the wolf's house and made a huge bear shadow with their hands inward. Inside, the wolf was just about to eat the little goats, but saw the scary bear-shaped shadow.
What is this? Is it a bear or...
I am a giant bear with a very hungry stomach. There must be a wolf around here that will fill my stomach.
Oh no!
The wolf was so afraid that the bear would eat him that he immediately started to run out of his lair.
No! Help me, bear, bear, bear! The bear will eat me! Bear, help!
Seeing the wolf running away, the little goats came out with joy and hugged their mother tightly.
The wolf ran away! The wolf ran away! The wolf ran away!
And from then on, the mother goat and her 7 children lived a peaceful life away from the wolf in their hut in the forest.
Ping pong is
Okay, my friends, it for today. Very good. Vimos la historia de los goats. Please, prendan sus cámaras para la foto de asistencia. Thank you very much. Prendan sus camaritas. Thank you, thank you. 3, 2, 1. Very good, my friends. That's it for today. Eso es todo por hoy. I hope you enjoy the class. Nos vemos el
Bye bye, teacher!
Bye bye, my friends.
Bye bye, teacher!
Goodbye, my friends.
Goodbye, teacher!